Alright guys, welcome into today's video. So this one's gonna be a little weird. It's been a really busy past few weeks. You'll probably see there's an engine right here behind me that's mostly put together. I'll go back into that here soon. But first you're gonna see I went to Bandimere Speedway in Morrison, Colorado for Import Face-Off, which was a fairly cool event. They had some nice cars in the car show, so you see a lot of clips of those cars. You'll see some cars going down the strip. Main reason for going though I wanted to go over was here soon, the end of this season, Bandimere Speedway has officially announced that they will be closing their doors and hopefully moving somewhere else. They haven't fully decided that part yet. But yeah, for me personally, that's hard news to hear. I've been going to Bandimere since I was a little kid. I have some pictures from back then. We used to go for when Pink Stall Out was a thing. We used to take our El Camino there. And my cousin actually races in the NHRA funny car division. And I just have so many memories from going there with my dad and my family, and just has always been a good time. One of those big steps in the race car or the racing industry that I was able to take a step in. And it got me a lot more interested, and this year you'll probably see a lot more drag strip or Bandimere content. Like I said, this is the last year, so it's hard to say the least. Like the day I saw the announcement, I about broke down, to be honest. Like it sucks a lot, and there's not much more I could say about that other than that it sucks a lot. But like I said, it's gonna hopefully move places, so wherever that place is, we're gonna go there whenever it gets built or wherever they end up going. So yeah, you'll see that first. You'll see Import Face-Off at Bandimere, and then I'll catch up with you guys right after that.
What if I pulled you at like 200 miles an hour?
And still issues for the talent. Samson McGinnis gonna flex the muscles. Look at that Sealmaster scoreboard light up. 8-9. He cannot cross the center line. He does not. He will get a clean pass. So in front of the DJ booth.
Look at the interior.
If you would like to participate in the low car limbo,
Damn.
exactly what you think it is.
I think it's crazy.
That's at about 15 bucks.
With an SR20.
Faster. 13.99. And faster. This is your call to 78. A little gender reveal coming. We shall see how that goes. Smoke in some way, shape, or form.
He ripped the tires off in the...
I don't worry about a hood. I'm not worried about it. The good news is, he needed a hood for the two-step and came back with a kitchen table draped over the engine. Toyota, 3, 2, 1, go!
There it goes. gets put through is mind-boggling.
Go, baby, go!
Jesus Christ. Those tires are lasting a minute. I know, right? Holy shit. This is too much.
Still going!
Yeah. To be fair, at Slush, he did go until he was on rim, so he'll probably do the same thing. Dang. Alright guys, so that's the end of Import Face Off here at Bandimere. I'm going to talk more about Bandimere after this. We recently found out that it's closing. I found out on Friday, and it hits really hard, and I just want to talk about it a little bit. So we'll probably go over to that clip, but yeah, it was nice to finally come back, and I'll be back plenty more times this year. Subaru, truck, bike, I think they're all going down the track. So I'll see you guys when that all happens.
All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that little segment of Import Face Off. What you're going to see next is what the whole main video is going to be about. You're going to see a lot of clips as I went to a drift class up in Dacono, Colorado at the IMI Motorsports Complex. Colorado Drift School. His name's Ian that takes over the whole thing. He lets you take the 350Z out and basically teaches you all the ropes of powering into a turn, counter steering, and a little bit of hand braking into transitions. Not like hand braking into transitions, but he also teaches you hand braking and transitions, as well as flicking. It's all around class. We got 4 sessions in, which each session is 30 minutes. So the first session you'll see is in car, which was just on my helmet that I always take with me. And then after that, it'll be all out of car. You'll see me kind of slowly progress as things go on. You're going to see a lot of spin outs. Like I said, learning the ropes, but we're getting there slowly but surely. But it was a really good experience, and I can't thank Ian enough for everything that he did. And I can't wait till later this season for me to get more into it and have hopefully my own car. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed that part of this video, and then I'll catch you back right after those clips. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it might be a little bit longer.
Right. So we're gonna head out on the course.
All right.
And like I said, the whole thing's second gear. So once you get out on course, you're just gonna click in a second.
Okay.
And then from here, you're gonna start just getting comfortable in the car. Kind of like feeling where the grip is. So you can kind of like toss it to the turn a little bit. And kind of just see how much gas you need to give it. Here's our first easy turn. This one, remember, 30 mile an hour. There's a gauge right here.
All right.
So I'm gonna do 30 mile an hour wide. And then you see I'm starting to dip into the turn, and then dip in, punch it.
Oh, okay.
So that's all you're doing. You're turning in, gassing it, and the rear end's gonna slide out.
Okay.
You don't have to go balls to the wall in your first one. Like I said, you can kind of play with it off the gate, just to kind of like feel it step out, and then progressively keep adding more and more gas as you do it.
All right.
So we're gonna pass these turns. These turns kind of suck. They're just in weird spots. The next easy turn's this one right up here. So I'm gonna slide this one. So 30 miles an hour. I'm holding that 30 mile an hour speed, and then dip in, punch it. And then I'm kind of keeping, I wasn't full throttle, but keeping gas as you're going back straight. If you just let off, the car's gonna start sliding all over the place.
Okay. And you said you're clutching in, like the
No clutch.
No clutch. This is just dipping.
Same thing. So this is third easy turn, 30 mile an hour, dip in, punch it. Gas, getting the car back straight, and unwinding the wheel and easing off the gas as you come out of the turn.
Okay.
here's the 4th easy turn. So 30 mile an hour, you start to dip into the turn, wait till you hit the apex, and then dip in, punch it.
Okay.
All right. So those are the 4 easy turns we're gonna work on.
All right.
Now I'm gonna do a full lap with you just to show you what a full lap feels like.
Okay.
This is what we work up towards. This is the 40 mile an hour fast turns I was talking about where you have to hold momentum. So we're 40 mile an hour, right about here we dip in and punch it. We're gonna pedal it through the transition, pushing it all the way wide, and then pushing it all the way wide again on the e-brake. Sliding into the back, pushing it wide over here. Pushing it wide again. And that's full lap.
That's a full lap? Okay. That's awesome.
So now we're gonna swap out and then you're gonna drive.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, you're fine. Like I said, it's just learning those easy turns and getting comfortable throwing the car around. You'll do fine. So don't worry about the other folks. I'm gonna keep an eye on them. You're just doing your thing out there. So let's cruise 30 mile an hour. Here's your gauge right there. Let's cruise, not drift it, but I want you to do 30 mile an hour just to make sure you're on the right line and the right speed. So yep, all the way wide, holding that speed into the turn, start turning into the turn. Right about there is when you kind of, yep, exactly.
Okay.
Totally fine to do that. So you'll keep cruising along. These turns, like I said, are kind of like hard to learn, so I'm not really messing with these just yet. I want you to really focus on these 4 easy turns just because they're easier and it's going to build your confidence faster.
Okay.
Doing that.
He's out there, so.
He's in the way. Don't worry about it. So if you want, you can give it a little dip in and punch right
here?
now. There you go.
Ooh.
Slow down, let him kind of get through this turn because I do want you to slide this one back here.
Okay.
So same thing, 30 mile an hour. We're all the way on that right side. You're good to cruise. He's not going to stop. So stay all the way wide on that right side, holding that speed. And then as you come through the turn, you'll dip in and punch it. I'll tell you when. Wait for it, dip in, punch it. Clutch in, clutch in, clutch in, clutch in. So as you spin out, you're gonna want.
Oh, it died.
You're gonna want to. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Key out, put it back in.
Huh?
Pull the key out and put it back in.
It's a little finicky.
Well, you rolled it in reverse while it was trying to roll in forward, and that it hard starts every time it does that. Just give it a little gas. There you go. So right when you spin out, you want to try to get that clutch in.
Okay.
And that's what I was yelling, but no, you're fine. Yep, just cut it all the way left. You'll be fine. So for that one, you kind of want to like give it gas and then immediately start pedaling it. So like punch it and then immediately like back off a little bit.
Yeah, I think I was on it the entire time.
Yeah, you stuffed it to the floor, but that's how you learn. You got to stuff it to the floor and figure it out. So you can slide this one.
Okay.
So you're gonna stay all the way left, a little bit faster. Hold that speed right there. Start cutting to the inside and dip in, punch it. So that time you actually counter steer too fast and straighten us up right back up, which is perfectly fine.
Adjusting to this is weird.
Hey, it is. Actually, pull over to the right. Let him go around. You're good. Keep cruising now. He's learning today too. You can just pass him up. Both of you guys are learning today, so no worries. All right, so same thing, 30 mile an hour, all the way wide on that right side, holding that speed all the way into the turn. Wait for it, and dip in, punch it. There you go. Perfect. So you just let out of the gas a little too soon. You want to let the car go. Cool. There you go. Justin goes.
Oh no.
Yeah. So you want to let's actually pull over to the right side real quick.
Okay.
Let him come around again. He's driving a little faster. All right. So
I see what you're saying is like the feathering.
Yeah. Well, you want to just make sure you make it all the way through the turn before you let off. That's it. So same thing, 30 mile an hour, a little bit faster, staying wide, wait for it, and dip and punch it. There you go. So you don't want a full throttle on the exit, just like 20-30% throttle, just to push the car back forward. But that was actually pretty good.
Thank you.
All right, so same thing, wide right, good speed. Don't go any faster than that. Wait for it and dip in, punch it. There you go. Give it a little bit more gas on the exit, but that's much better. You're starting to feel where the limit is, and you're backing it off as you're getting to that limit. All right, staying wide on that left side, good speed. Start cutting it in the inside, wait for it, and dip in, punch it. That was good. You're really not doing much.
I can't pull it back,
and you're not really dipping in. You're still able to get the car out. You're giving it a good enough punch back. So get on that wide right side, holding that speed. Wait for it, and dip in, punch it. Yes, much better. Still a little bit of gas on the exit, and like I said, just like 20% throttle as you're exiting the turn.
Hey, I think it's got a lot of power.
It does.
That's a lot of dirt.
He's gonna have to go sweep that. All right, a little faster, staying wide. Wait for it, dip in, punch it.
Trying to counter back out of that was crazy.
Yeah, you let go of the wheel a little bit too much, but you're fine. No, you're gonna have to back up.
Okay.
So cut all the way left, reverse. Okay. Yeah, there you go. And just kind of back it on up. There you go. No worries. Like I said, we're gonna fly off track.
Yeah.
Just kind of ease it straight, and then just kind of ease it back on track. Start cutting left. You're good. Nobody's behind you. Kind of ease it on. All right, good to go. Oh, the exhaust popped off.
Oh, did it? I hear it.
We're gonna pull in.
Pull. You want me to go around?
Yeah.
Does that happen a lot?
You must have just hit it. You must have hit it just right because it landed on the back of the car.
Okay.
When it went off.
That's so funny. The same thing happened when I was in Dan's car. The whole thing fell off the bracket.
Yeah.
Alright guys, welcome back to me in the garage. I hope you enjoyed all the drift content. It's going to be clips of me sliding, some of him talking in the in-car, but I hope you all enjoyed that. So now we're going to get back to what is the engine. As you can see, I have it mostly assembled now. I only have timing to finish up. I got to run all my fuel lines to my injector dynamics fuel rails, which this side's a better shot for it. So here's my fuel rails. They're 1050cc injectors. I got the inlet on. I started putting some of the Mishimoto goodies on there. This is the main thing. That is my Blouch 3.0 XTR that I had Adrian build down in New Mexico. So I got that all powder coated, all finished. It looks amazing. I can't thank him enough for that. A couple more things you guys have missed a lot. I've been doing all behind the scenes because we honestly all just want to see this running, if we're being honest. So I got the intake manifold on, the TGVs. I was going to get my I got new TGV housings, but they were meant for an 07 up, and mine is an 04, so they didn't work on here. So I ended up keeping the stock TGVs strictly for the EPA standards. So those are on, they're working. I'm hooking up all the wiring as we speak. First, I'm going to finish running all the fuel lines, like I said, right here. So I don't know, like a little bit about these. The feed is actually on the back side of this rail. It's going to come out of this side, wrap across onto the back side of this rail, come out on this side, cross back over into the return, or the feed. Pretty sure it's the return. But yeah, so I'm going to take care of that today. I do have my appointment with MoFab to drop this car off next Thursday, so I'm going to be rushing to get this thing done. I believe that's everything caught up. Yes. So yeah, I'm going to get straight to work on this. Come the next video, you guys should see this thing on the dyno. That's the plan. And it'll be on the dyno the same week as Slush, that Saturday. So we're hoping I can make it to the car show. Not that this thing's going to be the most pretty, but the underhood will at least look good. So yeah, that was a very interesting video, and I hope you guys all enjoyed all of the drift content, and expect more to come later this year. And expect to see old girl on the dyno, excuse all the boxes, on the dyno, running, hopefully with 0 to no leaks, we're hoping. And yeah, so I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next video. Adios.
Drop.